Short exercise 4-15, we're going to calculate the current ratio. So end of the line Montana Refrigeration has these account balances at December 31st, 2024. So here's our data table with some randomly organized account balances. Calculate the end of the line Montana Refrigeration's current ratio. So we need to plug in the current ratio in words first. So hopefully you remember that the formula is comparing current assets, so total current assets, divided by current liabilities. So it's trying to measure our ability to pay our current liabilities with current assets. So we need to figure out which one of these are current assets. So over here in Excel, I've got my scratch paper, my version of scratch paper for videos. So let's go through here and find our current assets. So we got prepaid rent, copy and paste. How much is prepaid rent? $2,500. See what else we got. We've got office supplies are a current asset. I love copy and paste. $1,300 of office supplies. See what else we got. This is a contra asset and it's not a current asset. Accounts receivable. That is definitely a current asset. And we got $6,600 of AR, and then we've got cash. Copy and paste, $3,500. Let me insert a row. And do we have any other? I don't see any other current assets. To do a total, click on the cell where you want the total. Click on this sum. It guesses where you want to add, and it guessed correctly, so I'm going to leave that like it is. Hit enter, and then 13,900 is our current assets. So I can plug that number into our formula. So notice over here I've got my formula. Current assets equals current ratio equals current assets divided by current liabilities. Next, we need to calculate our current liabilities. So our current liabilities are salaries payable, and that is $2,600. And then our other current liability is AP. And that looks like that's all of our current liabilities. So obviously I can do that in my head, but I like to use Excel. Total, hit the sum. So we've got total current liabilities of $6,200. Now, for most of you, I don't expect you to use Excel. You can if you want. Most of you will be using this calculator or your own handheld calculator. So we just now need to do the math. $13,900 divided by 6,200. 13,900 divided by 6,200 gives us 2.41935483,871. So certainly they must not want all those decimals. They say round to 2 decimal places. So that rounds to what? So to round to the second decimal, the 4, you look to the place to the right of it. And since it is 4 or less, you do not round up. So the answer is 2.24, 2.24. And then I need to plug in our total number of current assets and current liabilities. And then if you like using Excel, you could do the formula in Excel by clicking equals this divided by this, hit enter, 2.24, and then one way to unofficially round is you decrease the decimals, 2.24. Check our answer. Fantastic. So, how much in current assets does end-of-the-line Montana Refrigeration have for every dollar of current liabilities? Enter the amount to the nearest cent. So what they're asking, well, really what this formula is telling you is that they have $13,900 of current assets to use to pay their current liabilities. Well, they want to know how much per dollar. So per dollar of the thing on the bottom, you just take this, divide by this, and this is our ratio. So remember, 2.24 is the same as 2.24 over 1. The 1 would represent current liabilities. So for every dollar of current liabilities, the company has $2.24 of current assets. Now, is that good or bad? Well, it depends on the industry that the company is in. Different industries have different types of ratios. So always compare to the industry average, which you can find online, or versus a competitor. But the general rule of thumb is you definitely want this number, the amount of current assets, to be higher than current liabilities. That's it.